Hi, Muzu.
Hello there. I'm here to show you a wonderful place. Not made by God Almighty, but the working man. A veritable Camelot of the nuclear age.
If the bombs do come, our way of life will endure.
You have been tasked with nothing less than the rebuilding of America. Today is Reclamation Day. Whatever happened here is beyond anything we expected. And we expected a lot.
We're going to save America.
And when exactly were you planning on saving America? The vaults were nothing more than a hole in the ground for rich folks to hide in, while the rest of the world burned.
Project Purity, we called it.
Don't you see? This is what it all means. The water, the purifier. This is the water of life.
Fresh, clean water for everyone. Such a simple idea, and yet so impossible to realize.
The Enclave are not here to help you.
The Brotherhood must stand united. I thought you understood what that insignia meant.
Beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing.
Brotherhood of Steel are your saviors, civilian.
Do not interfere. Our intentions are peaceful.
I'll find who did this, and I'll get Sean back.
You can turn around right now. Go back the way you came.
Where is my son?
Where is Sean?
Pal, I'm just a puppet like you. The stage is a little bigger, that's all.
One known as the Vault Dweller. One saved the world from a great evil. When at last he returned to the home he had fought so hard to protect, he was cast out.
You're a hero, and you have to leave.
What had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic.
If you want to see the fate of democracies, look out the windows.
But across the Colorado, another society had arisen, Caesar's Legion.
I am feared, with good reason. What were you thinking?
After this, only one flag will remain over the Mojave. If you believe in something enough, you must be willing to let it burn.
Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
What's the point of surviving the war? Why did the founders of the Followers crawl their way out of vaults to bring knowledge back to the wasteland? So we could act like the last 2,000 years didn't happen? Play dress up so we can fight ancient wars all over again?
I've waited over 200 years to ask somebody one question. Where's my fucking family?
War.
War, war, war,
War.
War.
War never changes. You look out at this wasteland, looks like chaos, but there's always somebody behind the wheel.
What's up? You thought I was muted, but I wasn't. Daps. What's up? Yo, chat, did you guys know? Did you know that war never changes? Did you know?
Hello.
Do you realize war never changes? Listen, we can all agree that edit of Take a Slice goes fucking hard, okay? Can we all agree that that one goes pretty fucking hard? Bro, some guy like a year ago made like the hardest like edit of like Fallout. I have to admit, it goes pretty fucking hard, dude. Do you realize? So what is this about? Bro, we're playing New Vegas. We're playing in New Vegas, bro. The best game. If you guys remember, we were playing some Shmoo Vegas. And it did cause some fallout between us. Also, chat, we fixed the redeems. So now, all of the subs, bits, and, well, you know, the appropriate channel points actually fucking, yes, they work. So yeah, every sub, etc., makes the boober bigger. Exactly. But yeah, chat, we're playing New Vegas. But we're going to be finishing Dead Money. Because if you remember last time, we ended off inside of the Sierra Madre Casino. So we have some unfinished business, let's just say. And it did cause some fallout between us. Fallout New Vegas. But yeah, how you guys doing? I know it's only been like less than a day since we saw each other, but now we're here. Now you have to. Now you're here. You clicked on the stream. Also, dude, it's cold. It's like significantly colder today than it was yesterday. My feet are cold, bro. Shit's crazy. Shit's actually crazy. It's okay though. I've got like a comfy Japanese like house coat called a Hanten or Hunten. It's super warm and cozy. But unfortunately my feetsies are cold, so I'm in eternal suffering. Anyway, chat, this is my daily message to tell you. Beware of ice. Ice can and will kill you. Beware. It's cold outside, chat. And you gotta be careful of ice. We don't like ice on this channel. Ice could kill you. This is your daily Muzu announcement. This totally has to do with the weather. And nothing to do with current political climate. This totally has nothing to do with the climate. To quote the One Piece anime. All right. Let me get this screenshot for you guys. I hate ice. Ice is the worst. To quote Usopp and Chopper. Ice is the worst. So if they don't like ice in One Piece, you know, you got to be careful. This is totally about the cold weather. Yeah. Thanks, Uza and Choppa. Sorry if I say this out loud. Never like ice. Yeah, dude, I hate ice, you know? Ice is mid. That's all I gotta say. Ice is pretty mid. Anyway. Chat, I hope you guys are surviving the cold, though. In all seriousness. It's getting colder. So, you know, if my fucking, like, thyroid issue riddled ass is cold, you know, shit's like skunkus, bro. Shit's like skungus. But what a better way to enjoy a nice cold day like today than to just play some New Vegas and hang out, you know? I have thyroid issues. Apparently, I have thyroid issues. They're not diagnosed, but I've had enough issues with heat to assume that I either have, like, a genetic or, like, a thyroid issue. I am such a hot person, and not in the ooh-woo sexy kind of way, but, like, it's hot, bro. I'm always hot. That's how I know it's cold, because, like, when my feet start getting cold, that is, like, the sign to me that, like, that it is actually, like, fucking cold. What is the weather outside? Let's find out. 26 stab wounds. You know, 26. But chat, do you know what's funnier than 26? Six, 7. You know, I've said a lot of jokes in my time, but I don't think I've ever felt more dead than just saying that. Is that what's funny? Is that supposed to be the comedic part? Saying 6, 7 as, like, a number? I have to wonder, like, is that where the humor is? Or is it just because the kid's like, 6, 7? Back in my day, 69 used to be the funny number. Now you're telling me it's 6, 7. What's funny about that? Oh my god. The comedy is meaningless, dude. I feel decrepit. I actually feel fucking decrepit. Dude, back in my day, 69 was the funny number. Now it's like 6, 7. Bro, I used to get what it was, and then they changed what it is. And now I'm no longer it. So, I don't know. A few things that genuinely despise, but that fucking number. I mean, dude, there's just always, like, that one thing that just kind of, like, I don't know. As I've gotten, like, older, I've just hated. Like, what was it? Before it was Skibidi Toilet, right? And I feel like 6, 7 is just, like, the exemplification of that. There's just always gonna be that thing that, like, the youngest generation is into that, like, I don't understand. But it's somehow gonna be, like, a pivotal joke to those people. I still hate Skibidi Toilet. Dude, like, I don't care who the fuck you are, dude. I still think Skibidi Toilet is worse. I mean, here's the thing, though. Skibidi Toilet had soul, even if that soul was Skibidi dop dop dop, you know, like crap. At least it was, like, something. 6, 7 is just a number. Like, it... Dude, I feel like my middle school and high school teachers, whenever there'd be, like, a meme that would come out, I feel like those teachers where it's just like, what's so funny about fucking Sigma? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. You know what the worst part is, dude? Imagine being the 6, 7 kid. Like, you know, like, I genuinely want you to think about that. Like, dude, imagine being the 6, 7 kid. No, 16. Okay, here's the thing. 69 has a meaning. It's when you, like, eat someone out and they mutually eat you out. 69 has a meaning, bro. That's the thing. Like, at least the stuff that, like, my generation
Welcome
was
to
into
another
like this,
episode of Gen Alpha / Zoomers Can't Mean.
Well, no, my thing is, it's just, like, it has, like, the problem is, like, so much of the things that, like, Gen Alpha and them are into is, like, meaningless. Like, at least with previous generations, things had a meaning. 69 had a meaning. It had sexual connotations, like... But it's just like, they go, oh, 6, 7, and it's like, dude, just imagine being the 6, 7 kid. Like, that's his legacy. I genuinely, like, I just feel bad for that kid because he just did, like, a shit post, and that's gonna be his entire legacy, dude. Made a crypto and a rug pull? Dude, did he actually? Did the 6-7 kid actually do a rug pull? A crypto rug pull? Is that the thing that we do nowadays, bro? Oh my god. This is the world we live in, bro. Someone gets, like, famous. It's always, like, one of two things now. Someone does something stupid and gets famous, or someone is, like, so blatantly racist and transphobic that they get, like, popular, and then they do, like, a crypto rug pull, like, a few months later. At least, like, the 6-7 kid, it's like, okay, dude, whatever, you know. That's his peak moment. Like, he's never gonna have a better moment in life than being the 6-7 kid. But, like, I look at all these, like, right-wing grifters that are just, like, you know, I don't know. They, like, lose to someone in, like, an Olympic swimming competition and make a fucking crypto coin because they say that their opponent is trans when they're not, and it's just like, I don't know. I can feel bad for the 6-7 kid. I can't feel bad for grifters. Let's try not to shit on the new generations. Oh, no, I'm not shitting on them. I'm just saying I don't get it. I understand that I'm old and I don't get it. It's more just me kind of pointing out the fact that, like, it's something that is meaningless, and I can't think of stuff from, like, when I was younger that was meaningless like that. Like, at least to my knowledge, you know? That's the thing I don't get. At least, like, because, like, a large majority of the stuff that, like, my generation was into had some meme. I'll shit on those cocksuckers till I die? What? I mean, it is funny to rag on the younger generations, but I in no way think that they're, like, inferior, dude. I have to resist the urge to grab, like, telephones and shit. I've been playing so much 76. I see this, and my brain just goes like, oh, dude, that's like screws and springs. Those are good. I'm not playing 76. I'm playing Fallout New Vegas. But yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like the memes, like, when I was a kid, had some meaning to them. You know? Like, every meme had a meaning. And, like, it feels like memes nowadays just kind of, like, don't have meanings. Are you, like, mad? Oh, okay.
This
okay.
is the past you're walking through. Few have ever seen it.
They did? Of the game, but the game has a meaning!
And you're always welcome back. Now, look for a way to wake this ghost up.
The game has a meaning, bro. I think that's you're like, the game had a meaning. Even saying you just lost the game, like, it had a meaning. 6-7 has no meaning.
Hi, Muzi.
Yeah, nowadays it's like you just say a number in a wonky way, or just, like, generate, like, a twerking, like, egg roll with, like, the is, like, fucking a piece of sushi, and then call it, like, oh, scrimble blimbus, and then, like, all your base had a meaning, though. All of your base had a meaning. I'm telling you, like, every meme had a meaning because it came from something, and it was in reference to that thing. 6-7 has no meaning. It's like the word the. Trying to remember what I have to do for this part. The game had a meaning, and then it briefly got co-opted by wackos. Yeah, but I still feel like it still has a meaning. What actual meaning does 6-7 have? Like deadass, what actual meaning does 6-7 have? Oh. 6-7 came from a song that was used in Marvel Rivals clips. I'm pretty sure that is not the case. Can I jump over this? Holy shit. I'm pretty sure still 6-7 predates, like, the Marvel Rival clip aspect that you're referring to. Wubba Lubba Dub Dub had a meaning. Even if you disagree, it still had a meaning. It does, but it didn't get popular until after the clips. No, what made 6-7 popular was that edit of the kid going like 6-7, like that's what made it popular. Literally that video of the kid going 6-7, but like in like his like scream talky thing is what made it popular. What about pho? Bro, pho has a meaning too. Pho is like because in in modern like algorithmic like social media stuff, you can't say fuck anymore, bro. You can't go on YouTube and be like fuck. Like you can't do that. So it's like our new way of saying like is a way of getting past a way of just screaming fuck as loud as you can. Will I get stuck if I go here? What's this? Pho just came from a... Also, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure pho predates, like, its popularization in today. Like, I'm pretty sure pho has, like, as, like, a meme comes, like, it's, like, much older than, like, it just being used today. Also, yeah, no, pho is basically just, like, unaliving. It's literally just unaliving because people just can't say fuck anymore. Like sugar honey iced tea. Dude, sugar honey iced tea is like white woman cussing. That's like sugar honey iced tea is like a shit that like a southern like waitress would say instead of shit. Why is there a baseball bat and a fucking floor safe, dude? Who puts a baseball bat in a floor safe? I was gonna say, isn't there someone like here? Oh. Open the PC! Well, that works. Oh. But yeah, I don't know, man. I just think just the issue that everyone has with 6-7 is that it's such a meaningless statement. It has no meaning. It did not originate from a meaning. It's just this kid going 6-7. Like, I don't get it. Oh shit, I've never heard of that one. Also, dude, I'm pretty sure sugar honey iced tea is like shit from like the 90s. High Guard from the... Oh, dude, that shitty game? I've heard of the New Vegas Wild Tale of Two Wastelands. I like Tale of Two Wastelands, but I don't know. I'm just enjoying playing New Vegas. Tale of Two Wastelands is cool, though. But yeah, like, I don't know, man. It's just, Sugar Honey Iced Tea, I feel like, comes from, like, the early 2000s or the 90s. 21 was like that. The number didn't have a meaning. It was the context of its origin was funny. I guess? I don't know, man. Again, 6-7 just feels like so nothing. Is this just what getting old is like, Chad? Is this what it's like to be old? Toaster. Oh, toasters. Toast. What is causing this to beep? Is that in here? Oh. That's convenient. Must be, I'm 22 and these memes feel that make you feel— You're 22? Bro. You're 22? Bro, why is my audience so young, dude? People are gonna think I'm like a fucking Minecraft YouTuber. Oh my god, 22, 20? Oh my god, bro. You guys are so young. Bro, I'm 26. If that makes you feel better, okay, that does make me feel a little bit better. I'm 26, but you guys make me feel like I'm a fucking Minecraft YouTuber, bro. She said she was 18. Who the fuck says they're 18 in middle school? Or in middle school? I'll see you in court. At least I'm not 30. Oh, dude, I don't want to be 30. Dude, I missed out on most of my early 20s due to COVID. I did not get to experience the early 20s. So it's like, I don't know. I did not get to experience my early 20s, so I just feel like I missed out on that, you know? Held. Not hard. Entry denied? What? Hazy. It's probably the milkers. Yeah, dude, I don't want to be 30. I don't want to be 30. I don't like to think about that. Patrolling security office. Personnel office patrol? Refrain from tampering with the... Did that work? Why did I sink? What is this? Oh my god. Girl, you are 30? I don't want to be 30! I don't want to be 30. I don't want to be 30. I'm young. 26 is young. Dude, how do I activate the fucking casino? You're 31, Coral? Oh my god. Old. You turned 32 in July? Oof. Bro, what am I missing? I thought you could, like, activate the fucking casino. Can you not? Bro, there's no shot I'm, like, this fucking blind.
Hi, Muzu.
Time crawls ever forward. Again, I didn't really get to experience, like, my early 20s. So it's like to me, dude, I still feel like I'm, like, 22. Have you tried High Guard? Bro, High Guard looks like
Hello,
actual,
Smallzoo.
like, shit.
How are you doing tonight? Has anyone tried High Guard yet?
Dude, High Guard looks like shit. Dude, Jeff Keighley hyped up that they were gonna reveal, like, the greatest game ever. And then they ended up making fucking High Guard, bro. How many chips do I have?
Security is shutting down, opening up its
Is this? No, that's not blackjack. What the fuck is Highguard? Dude, at the Game Awards, like, Jeff Keighley hyped up, like, oh, dude, we have, like, a really special announcement at the end of the night. And everyone was like, oh my god, Half-Life 3. Oh my god, Team Fortress 3. Oh my god, Elder Scrolls 6. And then it ended up being, like... Destiny slop. Like, it was like, fucking Destiny devs or whatever were working on a game in secret. And then it's revealed. Fantasy Destiny. Dude, if I could put this revolver in my mouth, I would. I have no interest in playing that shit. Holy shit, dude. He deals fast. Can I play? Gamba. Ex-Titanfall Deads. Actual slop. Dude, it sounded ass. It looked ass. And then, like, they revealed it, and it was, like, ass. Like, dude, I would have rather them just come up and be like, hey, we want your money. Dude, can Jeff Keighley just, like, come up on stage mid, like, banging Miss Piggy and just be like, hey, we just wanted to waste your time. This game's actually shit. I was paid. It's just, dude, it looks so unbelievably ass. I mean, again, I don't have any interest in, like, most modern games, but Highguard definitely takes the cake as, like, a game I could literally not give a fuck about. And it was forgettable. That's the other thing, is it doesn't even leave an impression. Like, I can see why they were ex-Apex and Titanfall devs. I liked Vintage Story, though. I mean, yeah, but Vintage Story is not like a modern game. Vintage Story is indie. Vintage Story is a vibe. That's a relaxing game, dude. Highguard is just like Destiny slop. No one wants to play. No one wants fucking Highguard, dude. You're thinking of Hytale? Oh, I'm sure Hytale is probably gonna be good. I just don't have interest in it right now. I'm giving Hytale the, like, 4 to 5 month wait to see if it, like, actually, like, holds up.
Muslim.
And then I'll probably...
Hello.
I am past the days of, like, really giving into hype over games, you know? If a game stands... That's a 6. Jesus Christ. 12, 15... Stay. Hytale was originally a Minecraft server that you had to pay to get into or something. Again, I feel like Hytale probably has a... That's 4, bro. Jesus Christ. Hytale, like, I feel like Hytale, I just need games to last. Because the problem is there's so many games that have so much hype and then they come out and they're like dog shit. Or they just don't capture my interest. That's just the summation. Oh, did I break the bank? Complimentary gift waiting for you at the cashier. Okay, but I want to keep gambling. We have to kick Todd out. Oh yeah, dude, there is literally no shot that the Elder Scrolls 6 is a good game. I hate to be like that individual, but I guarantee you that there is literally no shot that the Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be a good game. Fuck! If I even hear Todd mutter the word AI, I mean, dude, I'm not even going off of AI. I'm just saying, like, dude, just look at Starfield. Like, Starfield is just slop. What actually makes you think that Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be good? Dude, when Todd Howard's dream game, the game that he said he's wanting to make his entire time as, like, you know, game dev, and it's fucking Starfield, what the fuck makes you think that Elder Scrolls 6 is gonna be good? Genuinely, what in the actual fuck makes you think that the Elder Scrolls 6 is gonna be good? That's just my thing. It's like I have no faith in Bethesda. The Bethesda that I like is long gone. They died pretty much before Fallout 4 came out. My Bethesda, the Bethesda that I liked, who produced the games that I enjoyed, is not a company anymore. Most of those people no longer work with them. Unfortunately, that's just kind of a thing I have to accept. Pretty much every game company that I like is no longer a thing. Literally every game company that I enjoy is no longer a thing. In the same capacity. Tango Softworks is gone. They were literally executed by Microsoft, taken out back and shot by Microsoft. So we're never getting another Evil Within game. Bethesda and Fallout as a franchise pretty much is dead. Outside of the show's pretty good. I mean, who else? I genuinely think the only like game studio that I like that still exists and is making games is, oh my god, the people that made Metro. Like, that's it. Like, that's the only game studio that I can go, yeah, they still make games and they still make the games good. And, like, that's pretty awesome. Outside of, like, indie studios. When I'm talking, like, AAA quality games, indie studios, there's a lot more hope there. But when I say, like, AAA, I mean, like, there's pretty much no studios that I look at and go, yeah, they make consistent games. Okay, maybe From Software. Yo, it's Puck! Thank you for the raid. I would ask what you guys were doing, but you were making Minecraft cocks. Yeah, but yeah, there's just not that many like there's really no AAA games. Most of the game companies from my childhood are never gonna make another game like that. Like, I know for a fact that we're probably never getting another Sly Cooper game. Despite the fact that Sucker Punch is making great games. Like, they're making Ghost of Tsushima, and by all means, dude, those games look awesome. Honestly, I need to pick up Ghost of Tsushima at some point. But, like, I know for a fact that we're never getting a fucking... I know for a fact we're never getting another Sly Cooper game. There's literally no way. At most, I could hope that we get, like, a modern remaster or something like that, which I would take. Ghosts of Yotei, I haven't even played Tsushima. I've just watched my friend play it. AAA games are too financially safe. That's the other thing, it's just like, the companies that do take risks are, like, don't want to. Because they just know what'll print money. Bethesda knows that the, like, Slop-Field, Slop Scrolls 6, and Slop Out will always make them a lot more money than taking risks. And the one time they had to take risks, they made fucking Starfield. And they did no risks. It's just like, what's the point, bro? It just sucks. Because I like, so many game franchises that I enjoy are never getting another game. We're never getting another Evil Within. We're never gonna get another Sly Cooper. Like, I don't know, man. It just gets hard to have hope. I can't have opium. We might get a Half-Life 3, maybe. I'm sure if Gabe Newell like kicked the bucket, we'd probably get like Half-Life 3, but I'm sure he has that like slated to release. So like the second Gabe Newell like kicks the bucket, Half-Life 3 just mysteriously releases on Steam. And my fortune is yours. Wealth, fame, power, the Steam marketplace, it all can be yours, but you have to find it in one place. I wish AAA games could go back. I was so happy to see Spyro got revived, then dismayed to be told Toys for Bob was then taken off those games and tossed into making Call of Duty DLC. Of course. It sucks. Dude, I would at least take, like, dude, I think, like, I think I would actually get wet if like, Sly Cooper got the, like, Spyro / Crash, specifically the Crash Bandicoot treatment. Dude, do you know how fucking, like, wet that would make me? It's never gonna happen. Because Sly Cooper was never, like, one of those, like, you know, blockbuster games. It was popular, but it wasn't, like, Crash Banooka and Spyro and popular, you know? 5 years to develop a game to be mid is insane. I remember when it took like 1 to 2 years to make. Well, that's the other thing is, like, game studio, like, graphics creep is unironically killing the games industry. It's killing the games industry, bro. Because people can't just go, oh, like, I you know, it's okay for a AAA game cannot look low poly, or it can't have, like, slightly worse graphics. Every AAA game has to look like Jesus wept, bro. It needs to look like a Renaissance painting, or like half the industry just doesn't want to play it. Because people will complain. They'll be like, oh, dude, I was playing, like, Elder Scrolls 6, and my horse didn't take a realistic shit while I was prancing through fucking Skyrim. This game sucks. Like, they're like, dude, I need to be able to see the shit fumes coming off of the load that the horse dumps on the ground. This is the only way. Like, people need the graphics. Graphics matter so much more to people. Like, to the layman gamer, graphics matter so much more than actual gameplay. Genuinely. Look at, like, all of the, like, slop, like, YouTube game content people, and, like, 99% of them only care about, like, 3 things. They care about the graphics, they care about whether or not there's pronouns in a game, and they care about, like, I mean, that's really about it. Please redeem your voucher for a complimentary that's waiting at the vending machine. What? Like, that's all these people care about. They're like, oh, are there pronouns and women in games? And are the graphics good? And, like, dude, people will, like, there'll be, like, Reddit posts with, like, hundreds of thousands of likes, and it'll be like, why isn't the main character of this game sweaty? Why doesn't her coochie sweat when she swings her sword? It's unrealistic. I expect better from you. Like, oh my god, bro. That's why, like, indie is literally just, like, the future, because at least, like, indie devs don't have to give a fuck about graphics, you know? And of course the industry is slowly catching on to that fact. So, you know, beware false icons. Insert, like, that image of, like, Booker DeWitt looking at his hand with, like, the mark on it, and then it's, like, the poster that also has the mark. It's like, beware false icons, because, you know, as everyone keeps saying, like indie is the future, and I do agree with that, but just understand that the industry is catching on to that, and there's going to be a lot of, like, indie games that are not indie, because people look much nicer on indie small studio, but then, like, these quote-unquote indie games are going to be, like, actually just, like, AAA funded. Like, it's going to be like, oh yeah, it's like a Microsoft-backed, like, indie team. And it's like, that's not indie. I cite the example of Claire Obscure. Okay? I don't care how good that game is. That game was heralded around like the second coming of Christ, both at the Game Awards and outside of it. And it was literally a corporate plant. Like, it literally, dude, the game has, like, actual, like, Hollywood voice actors. Okay? It has backing from a bunch of AAA, like, dude, it's basically the equivalent of, like dictator Trump going, oh yeah, I mean, I pulled myself up from my bootstraps. My father gave me a small loan, yeah, of $1 million. Like, that's literally, that is verbatim like Clair Obscur. I don't care how good it is. It can be a good game. But I hate the fact that it's like people say it's like indie. It's not indie, bro. And that's the thing. That's what the industry is going to do. These companies are going to pop up. They're going to release games that are basically just like, oh yeah, it's just like a Microsoft-made game. But we're going to publish it and pretend it's like, oh, it's a small team of Polish developers who, this is their dream game. And then it comes out and it's like, oh my God, guys, because people look nicer on indie games. That's the thing. You look nicer on an indie game. Because you think, oh, small team. But it's like, I promise you, dude. Give it like 5 years. And I promise you that's going to be a much bigger issue. Because the industry is not stupid. It's nice to pretend that the industry is dumb, but the industry is not dumb. The industry is catching on to the fact that they can make oogles of money with simple indie games. So it's like, okay, well, why don't we just develop with like our massive development teams, but pretend that we're like it's a small thing. You know? I know that I feel like the Pepe Sylvia meme where it's like Pepe Sylvia, but I'm telling you, dude, it's when it's gonna happen. Look at like Dave the Diver. That was like, I think genuinely the first one that it was like, oh, this is like a really cool indie game. It's got like a nice pixel art style, and then people were like, oh, it's like backed by like Tencent. So it's like, oh, okay, so it's not actually like a indie game. It's like it's basically a AAA production masking itself. And then Clair Obscur, and it's like, just, you know, again, beware of false idols, like the Booker DeWitt poster, bro. They catch on to the fact that games are like, and the thing is, the industry doesn't want indie to succeed, because indie is not the industry. That is why Silksong didn't win any fucking awards, bro. If you look at the Game Awards, that's why like Jeff Keighley and shit, like that's why Silksong didn't win like pretty much any awards, because indie is not the industry. They don't want actual indie studios to win. They want indie that is backed by AAA to win. That is what the game industry wants. That's why Clair Obscur won like every award, and then Silksong got a pity award, and to the point where Jeff Keighley's like, "See, you guys won one." That's just the thing, though. They don't want Silksong. They don't want those games. They don't want actual indie. They want backed indie that's like by corporate veterans, because those are corporate safe. Silksong's not corporate safe. Silksong, what major game studio does Silksong's success boost? None of them. So why the fuck would they produce it? But suddenly Clair Obscur, this indie game that is the second coming of Jesus, that one, wins all the awards. Again, the whole thing is just be careful, man, because the signs are all there for this stuff to happen, and it is already happening. That's what I'm saying. Like, you just really like think about the games industry. Again, they're not as dumb as we take them for. Like, they catch on to profits. They pay attention to Silksong being so popular and selling so many copies that it crashes the #1 video game marketplace in the world. They pay attention to that, but they realize they don't get a cut of that. And it sucks. Also, wait, am I banned from gambling? Okay. Maybe? I don't know. I'm just tired, bro, of like the games industry. I've like slowly just like lost interest in like the games industry as a whole, because everything just feels like such a cash grab or like slop. And now, like, you know, the wider games industry is coming for the indie market. You know? And they're trying to force themselves into the indie market because they know that's where the money is. Because they know that the smart consumers are only buying, like, indie. So they're going to mask games as being indie to get a cut of that pie. Because they already know. These massive companies already know that whenever they put out the next Slop of Duty, Slop Field, whatever, they know that the people are going to buy it. You know, the everyday person is going to buy it. But they're still trying to get into the indie industry. Going from $1 million to $1 billion industry is part of the issue. Yep. I just hate it because like games are just also so scared to take risks. And I feel like as a result, we've had a lot of like video game genres that have basically been like shot. Like taken out the back and shot. Oh, I've been banned. Like I feel like a horror, like I feel like horror as a I feel like horror is one of those genres that I think has really suffered. That like a lot of like AAA horror doesn't exist anymore. The closest we get is like Resident Evil coming out every like 4 or 5 years. But like I feel like AAA horror just doesn't exist cuz like horror is risky. And the games industry doesn't want to take risks with it. So that's why you don't see like think about like what horror games that are AAA have come out in the last like 4 years. Genuinely. Let me look this up. Let me look this up. I need to look this up. AAA horror games last 4 years. Like how many actually? I was about to say we had like I think in the last couple of years we only had like what remakes? Like it was all remakes. Those we don't get risk taking anymore. And you know, I'm not going to say that remakes are bad. I do like my Silent Hills. I do like my Resident Evils. But you have to realize like it's just like the genre as a whole is basically like almost dead in the water. It's horror. The horror genre is only kept alive by indie. That's it. AAA does not want to touch horror with a 10-foot pole. At no point. They have no interest. Because the thing is, a good horror experience is generally single player. It's story driven. It requires a lot of really good environmental storytelling, character storytelling. And they don't want that. AAA wants live service. They either need a game that they're either going to work on something that they know will sell millions, if not billions of copies, like Silent Hill or Resident Evil. They know those games are going to sell. And by all means, those are good games. I'm not going to diss Silent Hill and I'm not going to diss like the Resident Evil games. 7, Village, and the new one are probably going to be amazing. But like outside of that, they want live service. They want something that is either going to sell like hotcakes or something that they can continually sell a product to you ad infinitum. And of course, none of those live service things work. The only live service horror game I have ever seen that it works and is not just like slop is Outlast Trials. And that's because Red Barrels, and even then I don't even think that's a AAA, because Outlast isn't AAA, but at least because Red Barrels actually puts a lot of effort into that game. Granted, it has a bit of a cult following, but it's actually good. It's actually good. But like, exception is that Dead by Daylight's live service, but Dead by Daylight is slop, dude. Dead by Daylight has literally next to nothing to do with like actual horror. I want to turn my pre-war money in for some Sierra Madre chips. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I mean, like, AAA horror literally doesn't exist. It's all indie. And, like, I will say, there is one other type of horror that the industry is starting to like, and that's mascot horror. But there's no AAA companies that are touching that with a 10-foot pole. Five Nights at Freddy's, despite being a multi-billion-dollar franchise, actually isn't really in the AAA scene. Actually, wait. Can I, like... Bro, can I not just turn in, like, all of my bills? Oh my god. Collect comps? Excuse me, sir. Can I have, like... Okay, thank you. That's it. Yeah, most of the FNAF games are made by a single dev. That's what I was saying. I'm honestly surprised that, like, Five Nights at Freddy's hasn't had, like, a game that's been adapted by, like, an actual big studio. I'm genuinely shocked that that hasn't been a thing. But I guess the industry hasn't quite caught on to, like, how to... I guess the industry just hasn't really, like, caught on how to monetize, like... Because Scott is very protective of his IP. Yeah, I guess the industry just hasn't caught on how to monetize mascot horror. Well, that's the thing, is it's, like, mascot horror is, like, entirely dependent on, like... Mascot horror is almost 100% dependent on, like... Oh, no, I don't want to sell the holo rifle. It's, like, almost 100% dependent on, like, IP recognition. You know, having spooky, you know, having, like, Scurambus Bombus has to have, like, recognition. And the problem is, the industry can't, like, create that level of horror. That's the thing, is it's like a TikTok video, dude. The industry, like, can't create that. Despite their efforts, they can't. And that's, I think, the funny part. I mean, industry plant stuff like that just doesn't work, bro. I think it's funny to watch. I will say, it is really fucking funny to watch. But, like, I don't know, man. They can't create a false sense of fear, so it's not been touched. AAA will never be able to make Sonic EXE. I mean, I more mean, like, you know, Five Nights Freddy kind of deal, you know? Five Nights Frederick's Five Nights. Wow.
Casinos woken up, paying attention to us. Good. Wondering what happened to your team?
But yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think of, like, other genres that are, like... I'm surprised the ghost people haven't come back in. I'm trying to think of, like, other genres. I'm trying to think of, like, other genres that are, like, dead. Just because AAA doesn't want to take risks with it. I don't know.
Especially the sound archives. But no.
I know horror is, like, the biggest one, because horror is just, like, dead in the water. It just doesn't make the kind of money.
Noise filters embedded in their construction. Going to make casino burn. No.
Hurry up and deal with the FEV reject. He's of no use to us.
Yeah, racing is getting close. I mean, I feel like there's enough, like, car sports buff. RTS is dead. Oh yeah, no, dude, RTSs just don't exist. Outside of, like, Total War and, like, Civilization, that's it. And like, those few, like, big, like, Total War is probably the only RTS-esque thing. But yeah, most racing games. But I was going to say, there still is, like, a market for those, because there are, like, certain racing categories that do.
Tired of place. Master, help us. Please let me help us. If you don't, then you're going to make casino burn. No more.
Where? Yeah, I don't know, man. What are like, are there any other genres? I'm trying, now I'm like, dude, an actual urinal? Okay. Delicious. Anyway, I don't know, what are like other like genres? Because there's like horror, there's like racing. Are there really any others? We almost saw it happen with kart racers before Crossworlds. I still think kart racers exist. I mean, but like I would say like exist in like only the sense of like RPGs that aren't open worlds. You know, you might have a point about that. No, you might have a point. Point and click, dude. When was the last point and click game?
Back in the cage. Stop what you're doing. Must be a back entrance to the kitchen. Check the main casino sign.
But yeah, when was the last point and click game? I feel like point and click games have just gone by the wayside. Is it Blueprints? What the fuck is Blueprints? What the fuck are you talking about? Who are you talking to? Who the fuck are you talking to? This Numacoco drink, straight from the Nicaraguan mountains. Who the fuck are you talking to? Point and click probably aren't simulating. That's the other thing is like modern, like, okay, think about like laymen. Think about like slop gamers. They want like either FPS shooter or sport game. Like that's it. Those are the only two like games that like general slop gamers want. Or like, and if it's not those, it's fucking Fortnite. Modern gamers will implode. I was about to say, dude, any game that's not like cutscene, whippy, Marvel dialogue, cutscene, whippy, witty Marvel dialogue is fucking ass.
That idiot's opened the gas valves. A single spark, or he sets off his collar.
I'd be very careful.
Going to burn. To protect you. Along with you. He's gotten too strong. Too scared. Even my own voice won't help. You, Master. No, not Master. Dog remembers you. That dog in cage.
New Battle Royale games. I was about to say, dude, no new Battle Royale game stands a chance. Fortnite has dominated the market.
Never felt him.
I can't think of a single other Battle Royale game that isn't like some hyper niche specific community.
Hungry.
That like has a chance of succeeding.
You know,
dog, stay. If you don't, Master will be mad.
Master? Don't want Master to be
Marvel Rivals broke the mold by being a new hero shooter that didn't die. Yeah, that's because Marvel Rivals just took what made Overwatch fun and then just went with it. Instead of what Overwatch did, which is like neuter their game. Because they knew they were the only one in that like field.
What Master wants?
It's almost like innovating and just taking a formula that is fun and like iterating on it and making it better is just better. Extraction shooters haven't had like a Fortnite. That's the thing. We're at, when it comes to extraction shooters, we're at the same like level with extraction shooters that we were in like the mid 2010s with Battle Royale.
Finally.
Like where there's so many different companies trying to make their own things. That extraction shooters are the big one.
Voice only.
Not just the voice, not as a voice, but as water. Look at the voice now. What do you see?
Dog can see the voice.
Yeah, because we don't really have an extraction shooter that is like the king. I will say Arc Raiders is pretty damn close, but like, I don't know.
Do you see now?
I'm expecting Fortnite to make like an extraction shooter. Straight up.
Understands now. Dog knows what happened.
Half the time I can't tell the difference between extractions and battle royales. Extraction shooters are more quest than objective focused, where battle royale is like you're just trying to be the number one. I'm honestly surprised like Fortnite hasn't had. Yo, Flamey! Thank you for the sub! Step into the water. Step into yourself.
If dog, he's right. If you merge us, then We, or whatever we become, we can't help you when you reach whatever's at the Sierra Madre's end. And Dog doesn't want to unremember you, may forget you. We
Put your soul in the water. Join me for a swim tonight.
happened here.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm surprised we haven't had like a Fortnite. Like, I don't know. It seems like there hasn't really been any good extraction shooters because most of them just want to copy like Tarkov. That seems like the only thing. The only company that has iterated has been Arc Raiders, and that game has its own problems. Not having your help doesn't matter if this heals you.
Dog understands. Dog has done bad things.
And the game will be good. Yeah, I can trust like From Software to consistently put out a good game.
Tired of the anger. Thank you, Courier.
And like maybe Resident Evil. But I don't know, man.
Kills us all. Then
I don't know, man. The new Resident Evil just looks. I have my doubts. At least from like seeing like Leon Kennedy's like gameplay, I'm kind of like.
Otherwise, I'll be upset with you.
Like, I don't know. We came this far. I'll manage. Go on. Let go.
You were there all the time.
I think the 2010s will be the decade of the remaster. Probably.
Together.
I mean, are you all right?
Who are you? What is this place?
It took too long to explain.
I feel as if I've woken
Yeah, Larian is also pretty good.
Yet I feel like I do.
Though I will admit, I don't really care much for their other IPs. I just
forgive me.
I'm not a fan of like Divinity and stuff. I only liked Baldur's Gate because I'm such a D&D head.
How did I?
And that was like the only draw. Like I respect the fuck out of their games, but like it's not really my thing. It's not really my
need
thing.
to rest for a moment.
Okay, go on rest. I have to take care of something.
Thank you for whatever you have done. I will remain here. Need to get my strength back.
Apparently Sony has been making a lot of PS1 and 2 games for PS5. Steam has seen a lot of older PC games re-released by Microprose. Microprose? Probably should like fix these valves.
Strange, like sleeping. On my neck, is this?
What pair?
What's carved on my chest? God. No.
What pair?
Not
There we go.
God. Something in reverse.
Divinity 2 Original Sin is my favorite. I don't know. It's more just like, it's more just like, I just don't, I don't know. I don't like Divinity, but I respect Divinity, you know? I liked Baldur's Gate because it was basically the closest we've ever gotten to an actual true Dungeons and Dragons RPG. It's probably the closest we will ever get outside of like fucking like generative AI. Blech. So like that was the only draw, but I respect Larian. I do in fact respect Larian. Oh. Okay. Because you're a D&D nerd. Oh, excuse me.
Now, 2 more to go. Oh, it seems the casino has uninvited guests. The villa inhabitants were pounding at the doors. Now they found a way inside. Deal with them, and don't try and leave yourself, or I'll let the collar do its work.
Hello. Mwah. Oh, don't attack me! Woo! Excuse me. Sorry. Just goes up. Mwah. Just walk away. Okay. Enjoy the show. Bye. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I'm just a D&D nerd. I love D&D. D&D is such a fun fucking existence of a game, and that was really what drew me in. Are there more ghost people here? What am I hearing, dude? Should I have killed those guys? But they're just like, they're just listening to the music. Okay. They have that for Divinity Original Sin. Almost no one used it. Wait, they had what? We're gonna see focus on monetizing mods. If they release more extensive modding tools to make custom campaigns, unfortunately, we're never gonna get that because, I was about to say, didn't Wizards of the Coast, like, fuck over Larian or something like that? I was about to say, dude, I'm pretty sure they shot themselves in the foot. Which, you know, kind of sucks. I do wish that we had gotten that, because I feel like using Baldur's Gate as, like, a framework to make, like, a, like, pseudo D&D thing would actually be one of, like, the best tools ever. Yeah, dude, Wizards of the Coast sucks ass. I hate Wizards of the Coast. They're just, like, so consistently bad, and, like, every, like, CEO that they have, like, with, like, Hasbro and shit is always just, like, a terrible person. The D&D movie, the good one. Okay, I will admit, the D&D movie was actually good. I actually enjoyed the D&D movie. I don't see any other letters. I think it's this one. I actually thought the D&D movie was really good. But, like, that's it. It was good, just a decent movie. Yeah. Being Domino. Wow. Both for folks who have no clue about D&D and has us stuff for nerds. Well, D&D is a lot more like normie, which is not a bad thing. I'm happy that D&D is a normie thing, because, like, as a kid, dude, D&D was, like, the most terrifying thing to me, because it was, like, such an oppressive thing, and it felt like, oh, dude, it's, like, the hardcore thing. You're gonna get, like fucking, like, murked and shit. And, like, I like how it's more normie, because it means you have more people to play with. But I feel like a lot of, like, the old, like, grognard style, like, DMs are, like, so, like, upsetty. Pathfinder took over the mantle of D&D in what sense? Also, isn't Dean Domino here? Oh, he's probably, like, in there. Woo! What do you mean by Pathfinder took over the mantle of D&D? Explain! Explain! Oh, fuck. Pathfinder, the new hardcore TTRPG, the one you need to math for. I will say Pathfinder has a lot of math, but the nice part is, due to Pathfinder being, like, completely free, a lot of that math can very easily be done. Especially, dude, like there's, like, apps and stuff that do all the rolling and stuff for you. It's kind of crazy. And they're, like, free. That's the thing. Okay. Okay, I need to run to that door. Oh, dude, is there actually nothing here? Blah. Honestly, not really. D&D is still the TTRPG. Well, no, but, like, Pathfinder has the mantle of being, like, the hardcore grognard style D&D. D&D is still the #1, but, like, dude, here's the thing. Like, as a kid, when I was, like, younger, like, it was, like, D&D 3.0 or 3.5 was like the big one, right? That was the one that was like popular. And like that was like seen as like so hard to get into and oppressive and stuff. Like that was the thing, is it was just like, oh, this is like this cool thing, but it's got all like these crazy numbers and stats and stuff. And I feel like Pathfinder has taken up that mantle more, which is a good thing, you know. I think Pathfinder is pretty cool. I can get a D&D group in one day if I'm making a Pathfinder. I've tried making a group, and there are far less players. Dude, I would love to DM a fucking Pathfinder game. I'm honestly considering DMing a Pathfinder game. I'm not even kidding. I'm genuinely considering like getting a Pathfinder game together. I would love to get Pathfinder. Barrows Perchers. Yo, what's up, Dean?
Finally, a friendly face. Hey, partner, up here.
Do you run a Pathfinder? Yeah, but the thing is, a lot of people don't know how to play Pathfinder, and they don't want to. Most people are like, TTRPG, and then they're just like, oh, woke, and then like, you're like, and it's like, Pathfinder, and they're like, man, I'm gonna go get milk, and then, like, no one wants to play Pathfinder, bro. Pathfinder 2e is fun. I love, but that's literally what it's like. Like, no one actually wants to play not D&D. Say release the Critical Role series as an animated show on Netflix. I wouldn't be surprised if it got a AA spinoff game, probably. How'd you get up there?
No idea. Woke up here, thought I was dreaming for a second. Right back on the stage. The mic. Thought I was back at the Fronds. Well, except no...
But dude, like, my thing is, like, I need to actually, like, figure out how to DM Pathfinder, though. I can only imagine it's not as difficult as D&D.
They started raising their...
I feel like, I don't know, I really want to, I really think I want to run a second D&D game, but, like, not... I hate how D&D has become like the moniker for TTRPG and like my brain. I want to run a Pathfinder game because I already run a D&D game, but I want to run a Pathfinder game. I've always wanted to run a Pathfinder game, but it's like almost impossible to actually get people together that would want to play Pathfinder. Wait, what holograms? What are you talking about?
Look, those ghosts are going to come out of the wings behind you in a second. The security types, not the friendly, bald types. And if you got in here, the door's probably locked tight behind you. So don't back up or run for the exit. You're not going to make it.
Oh.
Trust me. As soon as you can, run to the door to the left. Use the key you got out of the...
I don't have the confidence to DM a Pathfinder game. I mean, I feel like DMing a Pathfinder game can't be that hard. I genuinely, from what I can infer, DMing a Pathfinder game is not any different from DMing a D&D game. Like, if you already know how to confidently DM D&D, Pathfinder's not that hard. Now, granted, mechanically, it can get a lot more intense. But, like, if you're just starting out, you don't have to have that kind of, like, level of mechanics. The thing I like about Pathfinder is it has a much more, like, it has a lot more of a robust system. It has a lot more of a robust system for, like, mechanical stuff that I like, that, like, I've had to homebrew in D&D, and Pathfinder just has that. Like, Pathfinder is just more hardcore, and I like that fact. Getting backstage is a temporary measure if I can't find the security terminal.
Yeah, right. So, let's see. Security's here because the show hasn't started.
I don't know the rules, mechanics, or general long game pace. I mean, it's just D&D, but with more rules that you can choose to opt out of. It's basically like the inverse of D&D. Like in D&D, you have less rules and you have to like add more to actually make it more functional. Pathfinder, you have a lot of rules that you can pull back from. But the thing is, those rules are there. So if there's a lot of times, like, player issues that are in, like, D&D are just a thing in Pathfinder. It's like, oh yeah, there's a rule for that. So I don't have to worry about a DM about like, oh, is this balanced or not? Pathfinder will just have a list for it. You can choose to ignore it.
Hologram recordings of the shows, so we can.
And that's the cool part.
Our performances before a fake audience. Whatever. Thing is, when the recording queued up, a nice, calm, appreciative audience appeared in the theater. No security with their head blasted.
I've already stolen some Pathfinder 2e rules for your D&D game. Yeah. Again, I would probably be open to, like, DMing Pathfinder. The thing is, it's finding players. Pathfinder has the opposite problem. D&D, there's too many players and not enough DMs. Pathfinder, there's too many DMs. There's no one that wants to play Pathfinder. Where's the music?
The holotape should be where I left it. No, wait. It's in Vera's dressing room, probably. Maybe a key.
Where are the Pathfinder DMs, Muzu? I'm right here!
Snag the key out of my room and look around Vera's room. The holotape.
I'm right
here. As for getting it to the projection booth, well, sometimes Vera used to watch from the projection booth, so she must have had a master key. Look around her room. Might be there.
Okay. Dean, the theater speakers are wired to a central sound system, right?
Yeah, so what? We got bigger problems with the holograms. No, wait. You're right. The theater piped music and sound backstage.
Also, this is like the only point in Dead Money, I'm pretty sure, that you could actually speech check Dean and he doesn't hate you for it. One problem at a time. Take a breath. Try to remember.
Let's see. Once you break right, watch each turn in the corridor.
I've been trying to get a Pathfinder 2e game for over a year, but no friends that can DM play have decent time schedules. That's the problem. Is I'm in EST America time.
Never mind.
But I don't know. My D&D game is on like Saturdays. We're supposed to start around like 4. So, I mean, I don't know. If 4 normal EST American time, I don't know. There's radios and speakers. What about a central sound system?
The speakers are all controlled by a central console. It's the farthest from the only door out of here, so you'd need to do a full circuit of the corridor to get to it. Once there, you'll need to shut it down, and I don't have the code. If you have the code, you can turn off all the speakers, make them settle down. Getting backstage should buy us time. Just take it slow.
Okay. All right, I'll head for the door.
Good. Go. And
I think it's this one. Deep. Okay. Speaking of DMing, I'll message you about learning. I mean, mindless, are you interested in Pathfinder? I know Pock is. You're being poisoned by the oh my god, bro. What a shit. Oh. Damn it, yes. I started my games that started at 3 a.m. your time. I mean... Hold on, I have to be very methodical about this. Because there's actually like 30 fucking speakers over here. Oh. Just get rid of that. I have to be very methodical. Yeah, I could honestly see about running a Pathfinder game. The only thing though is I would probably need like help. I would probably need help because I would want to use Foundry, and I do not have like the money to be able to afford like Foundry. It's the only problem. Because like I would want to run it, and the thing is, I know Roll20 is like not like good for Pathfinder from what I can gather. That's the thing is, you're being poisoned by a toxic cloud. Oh damn, dude, Betty farted. Oh my god. That's my thing is it's like just a one-time purchase, yeah, but you need to, again, I need to be able to, I can't afford Foundry, and it's like my D&D game, I'm already invested in Roll20. So that's like the one thing keeping me is it's like I need to be able to afford. Why is there like, I like how there's just like fart clouds, bro. The Betty Brab.
Maybe I can shut down these ghosts using the stage manager's old terminal. Damn it! Well, so much for that.
Okay. Let's just take it easy. Betty Brab. Conehead. Conehead's so true. Last game I did was heavy homebrew Pony Finder. Okay, I would just be playing like base Pathfinder, probably set in like, I don't know. My current D&D game is set in like 1920s. But it might be nice to run like a fantasy game, I don't know. Or at least pseudo fantasy. Vor World? Oh, hell nah, man. You know, listen, if you're a true Muzu fan, would know that I am not the biggest fan of like a true Muzu fan would know that I don't like having like fetish stuff in like my RPGs. Generally. I know you can like rent a server for Foundry, but it's not something you need to do. You can just run it from your PC. It just means that players won't have access to the game unless you're in it. Generally, what's the caveat? I don't know. You know, that's a really good question. I don't know. I haven't found a good exemption to that like ruling. Is the thing. Shoddy's like a melody in my hand. Also, I'm pretty sure this is a Batman reference, but I could be mistaken. My two D&D games are set in generic fantasy, and one is players stuck in an MMO isekai style. I had an isekai D&D game, but it fell apart, and it sucked, because I actually had some really good, like, plot stuff for that game. Dude, it was so much fun. I had, like, so many cool, like, plot threads. Like, all the players were, like, isekai. But, like, not, like, oh, we died, but, like a mass, like, exodus into this game. And it was really cool, because, like, everyone was kind of, like, able to, like, it was like they were figuring it out. And, dude, I had, like, so many cool, like, plot threads. Like, there was going to be a magical girl. Like, as, like, an antagonist. Because I was like, dude, imagine, like, you see, like, oh, like, cutesy fantasy Magia, and then she's actually, like, a fucking psychopath. Like, she's a magical girl, but she's, like, a Madoka Magica style magical girl. Just, like, obliterates, like, a dude or whatever with, like, her little heart wand and stuff. But unfortunately, I never really... I had a single good King Focus TTRPG session, but the Discord server owner was a hypocrite and an asshat. Evil, fucked up. Oh, where else is it? Fuck! Where is the thing, dude? Okay, this is safe. Is there like another radio? They love that one, especially the players. They've all encountered, like, Human Warrior John D&D and his friend Warlock Darkwing. I played the D&D Vor homebrew with its creator, but the game quickly fell apart. Sounds about right. Oh, there it is. like another like isekai thing. Though I do think if I did like an isekai like style D&D thing, it would probably be like more akin to like a big like dungeon crawl. I love dungeon crawls, dude. Dean Dominoes. Irresistible, no such as you. Say no, movable object like me. Give some's gotta give, some's gotta give.
Now, deal with the ghoul. This has gone on long enough.
I'm not gonna kill him. 18 plus D&D will either fall apart like wedge tissue or be stronger than steel. I was about to say Zagine is in like a pregnancy-themed D&D.
Hi, Muzu.
Zagine has been like in like a pregnancy D&D game that is like has been going on for like years. But like again, it's also already a super tight knit. Well, it's like a belly thing. Hey, listen, man, I could not tell you. I just know like it's also like a super tight knit group of friends. Like, it's not just a bunch of strangers who met on, like, Vor forums. Like, they're actually, like, a really good, tight-knit group of friends. So, you know, it makes sense. But, like, yeah, no, fetish games, it's like when everyone's there because, like, they equally get their rocks off to something, it falls apart. Like, 9 times out of 10. Like, that's the problem. Oh, yeah, I should probably be... I don't want to kill Dean. He's not that bad. Hello, Dean.
Those electric ghosts aren't the kind of audience I like at the best of times. At least the ones in that
But yeah, fun fact, Poco the Goblin was originally a character you made for a Void D&D game. I think I remember you putting that
even after all this
on one of my character rating streams.
How's that for history?
Luckiest. Love getting shot at by pre-war ghosts. Are you alright?
Yeah, now. Talk about a captive audience. Or captive...
They're too busy jerking, not enough busy working. Yeah, it fell apart because DM was like, actually, never mind after the second session. Yeah. That's why I just don't like having fetishy shit in my games. At most, a monster might have its schmongus out. Or like, you know, like artistic nudity or something, but I don't care for like fetishy shit in my games. Maybe as like a one-shot kind of deal, that's fine. Muzu, I ate a Mind Flayer. I was going through some shit, alright. Is that really surprising? I was playing Muzu. Is that really surprising? What do you mean?
I'm not an idiot. I know the reason I'm in here now.
There's gonna be some serious consequences for that, but then you exploded them.
And you're
Bishmala.
So I trust you a little more than the old guy. He's more controlling than I'd like. Thing is, here's where being my partner pays off.
Oh?
See, I know how to get into the casino vault.
What do you mean?
There's a private elevator, Sinclair's elevator. It's up in the executive suites.
Yeah, I generally don't like having fetishy stuff in my games. The exception is like, you know, there are some like exceptions, but it's very rare. And if I'm running the game, I usually don't. Because like when I run a D&D game, I'm wanting players to explore the world that I've done. Because I spend, dude, I cannot tell you the amount of like hours I spend on like world building and all this shit. Is this Fallout? Yeah, this is Dead Money. I spend hours and hours, dude. I want like my players to be able to explore the world that I have created and put together. I want them to see the factions and the NPCs. I don't want somebody to be like, I will to rape the elf. Like, what? Like, no. Dude, my worlds are like my baby. They're like my baby, bro. How so?
Sinclair was already puppy-eyed, so all I had to do was the introductions. She smiled, fluttered her eyes, showed a little leg.
That's the one downside of kinky TRPGs. Only a really tight-knit group of people. Exactly. I want my players to be able to experience my world, my NPCs, my monsters. I think my big bad habit as a DM and like world builder is, dude, monster design is like it's like my fetish, but like I'm not actually a monster fucker. I just love like drafting and designing monsters and creatures. Like that is like my favorite thing. And I love my players getting to experience that. Even though, dude, I suck artistically. I have the art skills of like I have the art skills like worse than an Austrian painter. Like I cannot, but like I love fucking making monsters and like drafting ideas for things. Like my head swims with them. And I like letting my players get to experience that. Like I love it because like whenever I like make monsters, I always have my players being like, "What is that?" Like at no point, and I like that because I feel like with the popularity of D&D, so many monsters are well known. Everybody has seen a goblin. Everybody knows a zombie. Everybody knows an orc. Everybody knows a hobgoblin. You know, blah blah blah. I like it when it's like there's like a new experience because you don't know. There's that level of uncertainty. And that's fun to me. That's the kind of shit I like in games, and that's what I like putting into games. I like it when I play a video game and I see something that I've not seen before. Because you don't know how to deal with it. And that's crazy.
All she had to do was get inside the Sierra Madre for the gala, then use her voice to open the door. After that...
Muzu, I should share Grim Hollow. Oh, dude. I have all the monster books. I have Grim Hollow. I have Trackenheim. I have Crooked Moon. I like those books, but I still enjoy like making my own stuff. Though, you know, sometimes I will say I might make like a really good design of like a monster, but then, you know, I might go to like one of those extra books and like take the stats from it. That's just efficient dungeon mastering. I might go, "Oh, dude, this is a cool monster, but I don't like the look. Let me get like I was like, you know, let me like maybe take some stats from this, but then modify it. Like, oh, instead of like an acid spray, it just, I don't know, like fucking poison or something, you know? I don't know.
Would have been the biggest heist in history. Sinclair left holding the bag. Ruined.
So what happened?
The bomb. Vera got sealed in here. A few hundred years go by, give or take. Almost the end of the story. Then you came along. Now we finish the job. Rob the Sierra Madre, rip out its heart. Last chapter of Frederick Sinclair. Close the book.
You're glad you have the art skills, dude. I'm working. I'm working on it. I have the idea. What's your problem with Sinclair?
Problem? All high and mighty. Lording it over everyone. Acting so self-righteous, like nothing could touch him. He was the one with the problem. Never got mad at anything, nothing seemed...
The idea is the most important part.
Even
exactly.
After his life kept getting dragged.
So I don't want to come across as like Dutch.
Always kept looking for the bright, shining
I have a plan, Arthur. I have a plan.
So... I decided to take everything...
God, you miss Jess Jackdaw? I don't know who that is. What did he do to you?
Do to me. What, weren't you listening? This big casino, this big colossal monument, think it was for some woman? No. All ego, all self-righteous.
The Dutch language is truly a sight to behold. I meant Dutch like Dutch Vanderlyn, not Dutch the language.
Begin again? Some things you don't get up from. I was going to prove it.
Arthur, I have a plan. So you're going to prove it now? How?
I didn't know at first. Then the old man showed up. You showed up.
Arthur,
then
I got a plan, Arthur.
Showed up.
He was an artist and monster designer who used to do YouTube, but disappeared right after his Homebrew Monster book got finished. Really?
I put her in the clinic, tuned her like an instrument. If she heals up, it's not going to be her voice speaking anymore. That is, if the Sierra Madre didn't get her. If it did, well, there's enough of Vera around for me to spend a few years piecing a book together.
And if she's alive?
Then she can make some beautiful music. I'm not banking on it. So here's the short of it. Piece together Little Miss Vera Key's
Wait,
song
did just Jackdaw make Grim Hollow? Or what did he make?
We're in business.
Alright, I'll head out and see what I can do on my end.
Go! Knock yourself out. I'm just going to catch my breath a bit. That performance, well, more pressure than I was expecting.
Oh, okay.
Not going to be performing here again, that's for sure.
Okay. Bye, Dean. Oh, I can just go out this way. They stepped on the landmines. Oh, excuse me. Oh, where you going, motherfucker? It's high noon. It's an old resistible object like me. Something's gotta give, something's gotta give, something's gotta give. Kaliana's Guide is a big ass book. That sucks. Excuse me, good sir. Code incomplete, running on limited power. Oh. Yo, thanks. Oh. Vera? Vera, come back! Melt him! Oh. He was a trans man halfway through his transition. Maybe the internet was getting more hateful. I mean, considering most Dungeons and Dragons and TTRPG discourse boils down to woman in adventure. What was it, dude? I saw people debating, like, a fucking combat wheelchair and saying, like, this is, like, the death of D&D. Because of a wheelchair, bro.
Find the mute and deal with her. She's somewhere on this floor. Floor's buzzing with emitter signals. Watch out.
Oh, shit.
If it's who I think it is, this is Christine. Recovered. In what looks like an old world hotel room.
Beatrice farts.
All doors are locked down. Security's activated. And emitter signals are lighting up all over
Betty
this floor.
fart. Holy shit.
Sinclair?
Yeah, I know, dude, that...
Please. God, the security systems won't let me out. They're keeping me.
But yeah, no, dude, TTRPG discourse is just so, like, anti, like, SJW, it's crazy. The grifter pipe, because, again, D&D is, like, you know, D&D is, like, popular, so people will, like, try to pick it apart for anything. They'll be like, oh, dude, there's an orc with a sombrero, bro, I'm throwing away all of my fucking Dungeons and Dragons books.
Same as the villa.
I hate Mexicans! I don't want them at D&D! Like, that, dude, that's actually what people are doing without actually saying that. Editor's note: Muzu is Hispanic. She loves all of her family. This is me parodying the hateful nature of right-wing grift content. Why does it have to invade everything? Oh, there it is. I just like the new orcs, not because they're Mexican, because they took the easy stereotypical way out. I don't even pay attention to like the new stuff. Anything past like D&D, like original like 5e stuff, I don't care about. I shan't lie. I don't care. Honestly, this is why I'm trying to get more into Pathfinder, low key. But this is why I'm on like the push for Pathfinder. The only reason I'm doing D&D in my main game is because 3 of the players are new to TTRPGs, and D&D is just easier for them to grasp at a glance. Gary Gygax was kind of a shit. He was? Wait, like actually? I had no idea. Greg sending footage back to the day where they were trying to abolish TTRPGs. Yeah, but now they can make a lot of money because Dungeons and Dragon Gamer Mab. Okay, where is the... Looks like it's coming. It's through the wall. You'll be okay. Whee! Whee! Is there nothing here? Oh, shit. Capitalism has overtaken your Christian morals, conservative. Pathfinder is woke in the good way. Has a god of transitioning. Again, Pathfinder's just base, dude. But I guess that's what happens, you know, when you're not, like, held to the standards of, like, an actual production company. That's why I'm trying to get into Pathfinder, like, more. I really liked what I played of it. You know, there's a suspicious amount of crafting stuff here. I have a feeling they're gonna have me, like, Minecraft. You're playing Minecraft in a cave looking for diamonds. That's funny. I was in the same cave looking for diamonds because my sexual attraction to diamonds is a diamond. I can't even play Minecraft without popping a diamond. I think that's the last one. On the other side of the wall, hologram code snippet. Yeah, I don't know. Pathfinder just seems like based, you know? It seems based, and what I played of it I enjoyed. And I just want to get into it more. Genuinely. It just seems like it has everything I like. I know this is the second stream in a row I've been like ranting about Pathfinder, but I don't know. That's just like my observation. It's medically sealed due to gas leak, which is to be shut off. Okay. Wait, do I have food? I have blood sausage and dandy boy apples. Oy. Gas leak. Aw, dude. You're not gonna make me turn off the Betty fart, are you? Oh man. Creeper. Oh man. So way back in the mind. Yeah, I don't know. This is again, this is why I'm like in just like full support of Pathfinder. I can't really support D&D, and that's why I don't really bother with like the new edition stuff, because like I just don't care. It seems like slop, and it really does feel like they're just trying to full on cater to like a subscription based model. Because the thing is, Wizards doesn't know how to monetize like D&D. So their solution is to just like release stuff in like random books, so then you have to have a D&D Beyond subscription to be able to play online with it. And it's like really ass, bro. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? How do I turn off the Betty Brap? Oh. It says locked very easy. Lord have mercy. Oh. They've driven it into the ground.
I'm still being recorded by the holographic system. They sealed. Go.
Oh, I see that.
I'm so far to be here. Now I just want to leave.
I probably should turn off those holograms. Fart gas. Sinclair! Sinclair! Help me! Help me! Oh, buddy, you'll help me! The Betty gas. Yeah, I don't know. Again, this is why I don't care about any of the new D&D stuff. I really don't care. I care about 5e because I know how to... I know how to run it, and that's about it. Oh, there's a hunting shotgun in this DLC? That's crazy, dude. Things I did not know. Holy shit. Ooh. Bro, these guys got, like magazines and shit. Oh, this is, like, the security room. Oh. Well, I don't really need the armor.
The other guests screaming to be let out.
Oh, lever action shotgun. Bro, these guys were holding out, man. They got reinforced armor? Wait, is this medium? Oh, it's, dude. Yo, but like, actually, wait a minute. I don't even need this, but it just...
They're keeping me here.
Say hello to my little iron. I mean, I'll take the helmet. I'm about to say, I don't really need, like, the base version. Yeah, I don't really need, like, the base. Hunting shotguns benefit from rifle perks. Yeah, it's just funny that these are here, because we're, like, at the end, and there's basically, like, no more fighting. So it's funny that, like, shotgun users just get fucked. It's just funny.
Sinclair, is that you?
Ooh.
Sinclair! Sinclair! We all pay for what we've done.
Oh, what's up?
I'm so sorry, Sinclair. Sorry, I should have...
Wood.
The doors, they
Do you have anything, like, cool? Again, it's just funny to me that they're, like, here. I don't know why. There's, like, no shotguns in this DLC. I think there's, like, a caravan shotgun. And, like, that's it. That's, like, what you have for, like, 80% of this DLC. So if you're a shotgun build... I mean, to be fair, though, if you're a shotgun build, you still have guns, so you're not that fucked, but... What's this? Password? Oh, I probably don't need that.
Where did you go? Why did you leave me here?
Why did you leave me here?
Sinclair?
Sinclair? I'm clapped. Sinclair.
We all pay for what we've done.
Are you hostile?
Sinclair. Sorry.
No.
I should have trusted you.
Okay.
The doors, they sealed.
They sealed. I'm about to come. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Again, I just don't. I know I'm like a broken record, but I just don't care for like modern D&D stuff. It's shit. I like 5e because that's the system I know the best, so it's easiest for me to introduce it to people. But I think going forward, I really want to get myself into... I should back up.
Why did you leave me here?
What? Wait, why didn't that... There's a gas leak. What? What the fuck? Oh. Huh. Oh, that's easy. city gas. You always wanted to get into the Fallout series? I recommend Fallout 3 is probably the best intro to the series. New Vegas is a little bit too open-ended as a, like, pure intro. IMO. Dude, give me the drugs. Heavy narcotics, let's go. Varus computer terminal. Ooh, Varus outfit. Wait, what happens if I wear it? What? Oh! Okay, you wear Dean Domino's fit. That's interesting. Fallout 1 and 2 are ready for when you want a burrito challenge. Free took me a while to get into. The thing is, Fallout 3 is better at teaching you the fundamentals of Fallout. And then once you kind of get into Fallout 3, I would play New Vegas. But isn't Farah, like, right around here? She's, like, there. It's over here. Oh, dude, that's a shit ton of chips. Chips. Wow. Also, I'm hearing Fallout 3 music. Do you hear that? I don't know what's causing that, but it's funny to hear. Yes, the Sierra Madre. Known for its Fallout 3 music. Einonzer really did have a, such a way with music. Bro, Dovahkiin. Dovahkiin, 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 Boo-bee-boo, splee-ba-boo-ba-ba-ba. Just make sure you visit the roots of the series. That's fair. Do I have, like, actual food? I was about to say, I just passed a kitchen. Man, what the fuck? Holy shit, that's gas. Ooh. Wasn't this a kitchen? I got any food? Lamco? Pork and beans? Salisbury steak? Oh, hell yeah. Late again, my Johnny. Oh wait, we have ads. Oh yeah, hold on, chat. Real quick, while there's ads playing, I'm gonna go take a piss. I gotta pee. Okay, BRB, real quick. Alright. Apologies, chat. Those bathroom Instagram reels, they hit. They hit. They hit. They fucking hit, bro. Yeah, I'm back. You like eat some food. Foobs. I should actually probably talk to Christine. What's up?
You made it.
Oh my god, she's ugly.
I'll keep this quick in case my voice goes out.
Sound like the woman in the Sierra Madre broadcast. Just glad you're safe. Hold up here, I'll take care of Elijah.
He's not an easy opponent. If I can, I'll help. Might be able to figure something out using the Sierra Madre's computer systems.
Wait, really? Wow, dude. Usually, fucking Christine is like, I'm gonna go in there, I'm gonna fucking kill him. And what were we talking about? Oh yeah, we were talking about like D&D. Vera's dress. I'm not gonna take her dress. You know, respect the dead. I'm Vera Keys. Howdy. For Veronica? Oh, I already have Vera's dress, though. She had 2 dresses. Sorry, I had Vera's outfit. Fine. Let's get you to bed, old girl. It's okay now. I'll take care of the casino for you. Don't you worry. It is funny that Christine was just like totally chill with me doing this. Thread Vera's music sequence together in the receptionist lobby terminal. Oh, okay. Is it this way? Fuck. Night. Okay, bye. I thought there was like a shortcut. Is Muzu Upid? Probably. How am I having trouble with this? Oh.
You have the last ready. That's all I need. Now.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. Rattle him! We'll just let Vera get one last blap, you know. Retrieve. That's it. Oh, thanks, Vera. Grazie. Why can't I open that? Goofy aw fucking door, bro. Oh. Hi.
You're back. You sure you still want me here? Collars and all? Not much for waiting around with a bomb around my neck.
Yeah, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I was just talking about like my TTRPG fatigue, but I mean honestly again, I'm just tired of everything, dude. Like low-key. I mean, I'm just tired of the world and how, like, grifty and right-wing everything is. So that, like, I guess that just extends to, like, TTRPG and how, like, the grift right-wing culture has, like, taken a hold of it. Shit sucks, bro. Found the phrase for the elevator's audio lock.
You did. Looks like even the old world can't keep you out when you've got a mind to get in. So, I just rasp out some words and the vault opens? That woman, the starlet. She didn't build this place. Why would the builder do that?
I have no idea. I'm not sure. It doesn't feel like a casino, not entirely.
I know. The sealed doors, the security.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just tired, dude. I'm just tired of, like...
I think that's why we're being ordered to come
I'm just
here.
tired of, like, grift culture, dude. I hate how, like, unbelievably easy it is for people to basically sell all morals for a crumb of, like, popularity and monetary gain. Guess it's the object of someone's affection.
Love makes people do strange
I'm just
things.
tired, boss.
Won't argue that.
So many people just kind of want to, like, throw out, like,
Connect.
any, like, any sense of viewing people as human or caring for them, just so they can get a crumb of clout or money.
Because the casino wouldn't let her leave.
Like, it's crazy.
Who knows where he is?
And I also, I also just hate the fact that, like, viewing people as human and not wanting them to be, like, murdered and, like, sent to camps is considered a controversial take. That's crazy. That, to me, is crazy. I have no idea. Let's unlock it. The phrases contained the lyrics to a song.
All right. If you go down there, are you prepared? What if you don't come?
Being a good person, I guess being a good person just isn't profitable. I've got you to come down after me. It'll respond to your voice.
I just wanted to make sure you're ready. When you go down there, that may be it for us. We won't be needed anymore. The one who made these collars, he'll follow you down there. And he won't let you leave. He's not one for sharing. Never was.
That's why you're waiting. You're gonna kill him.
I can't let him leave here. Look, you've done so much, and he's not gonna show himself until you go down there.
Do you trust me? If you do, let go. Let go of this. Excuse you. Fuck you!
Every time.
Yeah, dude, I guess being a good person isn't profitable.
So many times.
Like,
he needs
and it really just gets tiring. Again, I have to stay off of, like, Twitter and stuff with, like, a burning passion, because every time I go on there, dude, I just see some horrible, like, atrocity or someone getting, like, just blatantly murdered by police state, and it's so tiring, man. Let him come through the suites. Follow me. If he escapes, you'll still be here waiting. If you try and kill him, I can't let you do it. If you die, you'll kill us both. If he escapes, you'll still be here.
You have to promise me. Promise me you'll deal with him. If I see him,
Please let go of all this. Let me deal with him.
All right, I'll need to leave this floor. He'll pick up my collar and...
Don't tell me where you're going. I'll just find you after this.
Never mind. Let me get the vault open. Begin again. But know when to let go. Sounds like you.
I mean, staying off Twitter is just good. I mean, dude, every time I go on Twitter is just hell. And I don't know, man. The world is, you never find her. Oh, I know. She goes and hides in the villa, I'm pretty sure, or something like that. It's okay, though. I wish God could have joined you in the main game.
But know when to let go. I wish you luck in the vault.
God dog.
Elijah.
Yeah, dude, it's just Twitter is nothing but a political cesspit, and people telling, like, other people who are like, hey, I don't think people should be, like, you know, murdered unprompted and put into camps, and they're just like, yeah, well, you're woke. Human rights is woke, bro. It's so tiring. I mean, all social media is just implicitly tiring to me. Okay, this is when shit kind of gets difficult. Oh. You know, I have to wonder if these use the same, like, barrier thing that the Big Money, or not Big Money, Big Mountain does. I bet you $20 they use the same barrier coding. Ooh. Vault security is disabled and the vault terminal is breached. The elevator will automatically return to the suites and lock permanently. Oh, that's awesome. Twitter feels like a war zone. I mean, dude, every time, like, in the last, like, week, if I go on Twitter, I might see, like, 1 or 2 good pieces of art, and then it's just like, oh, yeah, guys, they just, like, murdered, like, a peaceful, like, a protester. And it's like, oh, okay. Oh, water. Water! You can absolutely use the sound emitter to disable these. That's cool. Water! Water! Is there anything here? Dude, I've got, like, so much ammo. Let go. Ooh. Where's that coming from? Ooh. Oh, dude, is it that little bastard? Oh, fuck. Fuck her. Don't let go. Ooh. I think it's like... How is the fallouting? It's pretty good. I mean, given the fact that God, given right to bear arms crowd are trying to turn a literal extrajudicial murder into, well, he brought a gun to a protest, he was asking for it. Proves that they have no concept of morality. I mean, again, these are the same people who would get butthurt that Charlie Kirk died, by the way. Sorry, Charlie Squirt. The people that are saying that the stuff going on in Minneapolis was justified are the same people that will post, like, laughing shit about, like, a trans person taking their life. These are not people to be reasoned with. I don't know how many times I have to say this, but, like, these are not people to be reasoned with. These people want you dead. That's just really it at the end of the day. Did I just get, like, soft locked? Oh, okay. They do not care. They do not view you and many other people as human. Purely because your political beliefs do not align with theirs, they think that you basically deserve to die. Open! Shit! Oh my god. I would have thought that turning off the alarms included this one. Let me... You cannot reason with people out of beliefs they did not want to begin. Well, it's just the time for debate is non-existent. These people want murder. Like, they want you dead. If you're trans, gay, a minority, they want you dead, bro. Like, I don't know how to justify it. Which is why it pains me to see members of the LGBT community proudly in stance in support of not only the current administration, but also, like, the, what's going on in those people's heads. It's easy to view, like, to have these kind of arguments and viewpoints when you don't view the other side as being human. That's really what it boils down to. Like, they want you dead. They do not care. Ooh. I don't know. Again, most of them don't really view... They don't really view you and many other people as being human. So it's just easy for them to just not care. Alternative? Shut alarms down. I think we should change the subject because I speak for all of us when I say the horrors are taking tolls on our sanity. No, and I completely get it, but there comes a level of there needs to be a set amount of Aren't you supposed to be somewhere else? Nah, man, fuck you. Did it? I don't know if that did anything. Vault turret terminal password. Is there anything over here? Nope. Nope. I think there has to be a level of understanding of knowing that there's something wrong. But I don't know, that's just me. You need to know the evils of the world to be able to deal with them properly, you know? I think without that, we are, in essence, doomed to repeat. So I like how these guys have such tiny little, like, security emitters. I don't know why. It's just kind of cute. Oh, does this guy not have one? Oh, he's the little goober. Goop. You got anything in here? Oh. Excuse me, fine sir. Okay. Letting go of poverty. Dude, I'm already rich. I am ballin'. Playing Fallout 4 and oh, absolutely. I don't think I just know that everywhere where if it wasn't hitting with the mental fatigue. Yo, thank you for the biddies. Not shielded. Security off. Elevator dispatch to. Okay. What? Okay, what am I missing here? Help! Help me! Oh my god. Bro, what am I missing here? The beginning. Oh. Oh. What? Aren't these doors supposed to be like open? What am I missing? Oh. I'm so confused. It's supposed to just open. Oh, there it is. Thank you for your service, gentlemen. Elevator will depart shortly upon security shutdown. Wait, what? Vault security is disabled by any means, and the private terminal in the vault is accessed. The vault will enter a lockdown state. Elevator will return to the suites and cannot be accessed again. Okay. I think it's that. Also, I'm pretty sure Frederick Sinclair is, like, right there, actually. bro. Letting go of poverty. They about to watch me let go of poverty, bro. Look at this. Oh, yeah. I don't actually know if I'm gonna take all the gold bars, but it's funny. Can I, like, turn off the guys? Security system in lockdown. What's this? What's this? There's magic in there. What's this? What's this? What do you mean? What? What? Oh, is it this one? Blue moon. Vera keys. Vera keys. Holodisk extracted. File not found. What? Vera, if you're reading this, I know that you and Dean had planned the gala. Whatever possessed you to choose Dean's arm over my hand is beyond me. Whether it was greed or lust, it has led you here, and it will forever keep us apart. I hope it leaves you as empty as you left me. As much as you sought what was inside the Sierra Madre, now it will keep you. The door has sealed. The elevator has left. And not even your voice will unlock it. This casino will be my gift to you. And now it will be yours for all of time. I hope you realized what my last words meant to you. If so, they may have led you here. And now, this place will keep you safe. I know what they meant to me, and I fear they have trapped me here. I've extracted the previous entry after our conversation tonight. It can't have been easy on you, and I'm sorry for all I've put you through in silence. I know well, you do not love me. You did not mean any malice in what you did. I knew about your plans to rob the casino with Dean before you told me. Hearing it from you didn't make it any easier. For what it's worth, I'm glad you told me, and I understood the tapes he had in his possession. I do not think that either of you realize what your addiction stemmed from. However, and that is the tragedy of this. I suspect the world would not have believed you regardless, so I respect your desire to keep it from others. When first building this villa, this casino, I meant it for you. As the world seemed to race headlong to war, it became part of my desire to protect you, the loans, the funding I poured into the casino's construction. I knew it would not matter when war came for us. It was my means of creating a shelter, a defense if the world was bombarded in radiation and bombs. When Dean revealed his plans inadvertently through our introduction, I realized what had happened and how I had been tricked. For a time, my thoughts were dark. I changed the casino vault from a shelter to a trap. As I knew the first to enter would be Dean. He would die down here. It would have been by his own hand. I fear, however, that I overstepped myself, and the only safe place in the casino is the vault. I have tried to rewire the systems, change the protocols, and I cannot. I will do one last check on the pipes by the edge of the outside platform, see if anything can be done. I fear it is useless. If you come down here, do not access my personal accounts entry. It will contain only a message for Dean, and it will seal a door, and you will have no way out. Even the elevator is designed to automatically return when the door is closed. It will lock you in place. There should be enough in the vault to sustain you until help arrives. I have ensured that there is enough medical supplies down here to keep you comfortable. Holograms should defend the casino from any attackers, and the hologram beacon in the villa will broadcast an emergency signal so others will know you are here. When danger is past, rescue will come. I hope you were able to read all this and know that I loved you. Frederick Sinclair.
You're in the vault, finally, after all this time. The Sierra Madre. Mine. Don't move. Don't go into the vault, and don't touch anything else.
Hi, Elijah.
There are traps down there. Another security system.
So hiding behind images and screens, I see.
Hiding? Hardly. Trapped. You think you were the first one to unlock the casino door? No, I did it. With other hands, other bodies. After that, the casino wouldn't let go. Once I was locked in, no way out. Until your Pip-Boy signal came to life in the villa. Then things changed. And here you are.
You've got a lot to answer for.
For what? Your greed? Curiosity? You came here on your own. No one held a gun to your head. I've seen your Pip-Boy archives, your map markers and notes. You picked up the Sierra Madre signal just as I did. You couldn't resist. So if you feel I have a lot to answer for... No.
My brother in Christ, you strapped bomb collars to 4 people and forced them to commit an Ocean's 11. How'd you access my Pip-Boy?
You speak as if your fingers have never touched the keys of a Robco terminal. No machine is foolproof. They are designed to obey us. The Pip-Boy operating system has vulnerabilities, advantages to those who've studied its construction, even superficially. It's just a machine, though. Its real vulnerability is who wears it. And that's how you were caught.
What do you mean?
That thing on your wrist. It's a convenience. It tells you where to go, what to do. Dulls your brain. It may have helped you find the Sierra Madre broadcast, but it's just as much a crutch today as it was in the old world.
Before this goes any further, I had questions.
Curious? You must be. We have time now that you've done your work. And our interactions have been too one-sided, even for my tastes.
What do you actually want with the Sierra Madre?
What do I want? Weapons. Security. A citadel of my own. The Madre is all these things. It's a fortress. A weapon. A chance to begin again. Once I unlock its archives, I can carve them off.
Can I make the voices in game louder?
Shape I choose.
I don't understand how an old world casino helps you do any of that.
The cloud is unique in my travels.
Maybe if I turn that on.
Proximity to the Sierra Madre isn't a coincidence. Right now it protects this casino, preserves it. It can be used to preserve other old world relics and cleanse them at the same time. And as much as I've researched hologram technology, the big empty facility was clear. Only the Sierra Madre got holograms working properly.
Properly? Are you kidding?
The holograms here kill trespassers. That's what I want. Dump one of those emitters in the middle of any battle, there's no defense. It's like holding light in your hands. Can't fight it. Only watch it burn. Just one is a portable army. Arm it, anyone stands against you dies.
If you secure that, that's all you want? Question mark?
No.
Question mark?
There's one last thing I want from the Sierra Madre. Its bounty. The machines that fill its streets, its corridors.
Back with the snack?
Provide almost anything. Perhaps in the pre-war era they were commonplace, things to dismiss. Now they are far more valuable.
I can't argue that.
Sources of food, supplies, medical assistance, ammo, make more callers, even print currency. Make a nation. The cloud allows me to wipe the slate clean. Callers ensure cooperation. Holograms, defense.
Yeah, Elijah's kind of 1984.
Sierra Madre can kill nations and build them, using its technology with the right applications.
You're nothing more than a killer that aspires to mass murder.
You think I'm a murderer? If I was, I'd have set off your collar long ago. A collar ensures compliance, encourages cooperation.
Well, Sinclair wanted to build the Sierra Madre with the tech that he mustered at Big MT.
Human nature is against us, always. Did you know that I had to keep adjusting the collars, keep changing the rules to make this moment possible?
What are you talking about?
Every time, even with collars clutched at their necks, they would betray each other, kill each other to get inside the Sierra Madre. It was insanity. They could have had it all. It was so close. And they kept turning on each other again and again. Cracking the Sierra Madre was difficult, but cracking greed, that was more difficult. So the dead man switches within.
So you answered madness with madness.
When your life is tied to another's, sacrifice and cooperation, they can be conditioned, learned, and you can focus on the
Elijah has more in common with the Enclave than the Brotherhood.
contained,
weirdly.
Control. You know it better than anyone. Or I hope you do. It doesn't matter.
Okay. How'd you get here again?
Everyone asks that. Should be asking how they plan on leaving. It only takes putting a collar on one to begin the chain. One with the collar may chain another, and that one another. Had traps all over the wastes. The chain ends with the super mutant. Although with him, the collar wasn't even necessary. He only needed...
Like, literally, he just has more in common with, like, Enclave ideals. So, someone else with the collar placed one on me? Who?
The mutant. He swallowed one of the collars. After that, he was mine. The collar wasn't even necessary. All his kind. They exist to be given orders. They're soldiers. Simple. Stupid. I asked him to fetch, and he did. Even without the threat of death. Even when I stopped speaking to him, he continued to leave the villa, gather victims from the man-traps out of habit. He must have found you in one of them. If so, he's probably forgotten. He only remembers my voice. He put the collar on you, dragged you here, because he doesn't know any better. It's in his nature, greedy and childlike.
If Dog put a collar on me, why didn't he say so?
Dog? Huh. Appropriate. It's what I called him. You've met him. You know why he forgot. His brain was ruined by FEV. His memory, wreckage. He may know the way back somewhere, deep down. I doubt it. He tracks by smell and instinct. Still, he could be trained.
Fallout 4 ties game speed to frame rate? Of course it does. Do you know how to get out of here?
Of course. I walked all this way. If you're worried, I'll give you a map back or show you the way out when this is all over.
Oh? What happened to my gear?
It lies in the bunker. Or whatever man-trap caught you. It's the Sierra Madre. Its security systems strip guests to their garments. It has prejudices against outside material, contraband, almost anything with a radiation signature. The new Vegas casinos do the same thing, manually, although preventing bloodshed, not radiation poisoning, is their main concern.
So the casino stripped me of my gear.
The villa did, as an extension of the casino, yes. And then sent it back to the owner's residence. Here, begin again is more than a slogan.
Okay. Something else I want to know. How did you actually find out about this place?
It started with a setback, fires, blood, beneath the sun. Moments Moments like that, however, failures, can provide the brightest clarity.
What happened next?
After that, I wandered alone. Saw the storms of the Divide, walked among the ciphers of the West, traveled to the Big Empty. I heard the signal.
See, it's interesting. He mentions the ciphers of the West, which means technically Elijah has been to Zion.
Oh.
Weirdly, despite that not actually being a thing, like, in the DLC.
Scouted the city using other hands, kept dying on me.
That's always the cool thing I liked about, like, New Vegas' DLCs, is, like, they're all connected in their own ways, and I think that's really cool. Where'd you get the collars?
The collars? They're pre-war tech. I suspect this great land had compliance issues before the war. It's one of a series of models. The one in your neck? Special. Easier to make adjustments. Unreliable in other
Yeah, he got the collar tech from Big MT. The pre-war tech, where'd you get them?
A place far from here called the Big Empty. Almost didn't make it out. There were two others there. A woman and a man, a courier. The woman was familiar. The other? I don't know what happened to them.
I've never heard of the place you're talking about. I wish you could say that you have, but...
Big Empty's a treasure box. A scientific graveyard of old world.
So, chat, I got some snackies.
Like the Sierra Madre,
I got Cheez-Its. Smoked Gouda Cheez-Its, baby.
The hologram technology. Hibernation. Neutrons. The collars. Even the suits attached to those things, stalking the villa.
Yummy.
That's only the surface of what's there. Right now, the Sierra Madre is what I want.
Oh, okay. Now that I'm here, are you coming down?
No. I'm not going to take the chance while I'm so close. Not this close. You're locked down there. This is the only entrance. And I have free reign of the Sierra Madre. I have time. Besides, there might be more traps. I'll send more scouts in. Yes, others. You're resourceful. Don't want to leave anything more to chance.
I'm not interested in the vault. I only want to leave.
Then all you need to do is wait. Be patient. You may be down there for a while.
Nom, nom, nom. The gold
Just
bars.
as I was, trapped inside the casino. Consider this punishment for following the Sierra Madre signal in the first place.
You already waited too long for this moment. There's no need to wait any longer.
I've lost much in the past by falling to my instincts. This
Damn, these Sierra Madre Cheez-It bars are great. Great. It will be different. Has been different. Both of us working together has allowed us to get this far.
True. The collars have worked better than I'd hoped, with adjustments. Still, I'm not eager to leap into another trap. The Sierra Madre's this
dude, these smoked cheddar Cheez-Its are good, bro.
You say your freedom is important.
Holy shit.
So did the others that filled the villa.
It's got like a nice, like, smoky flavor. The collar's done its work. Greed implies you want more than you deserve. You've earned this. Try the buffalo Cheez-Its. Yeah, dude. These smoked cheddar ones are good, though.
Blood, mine, others, countless times.
They fuck.
I'm coming down. I'll meet you face to face at the vault entrance. No tricks. If you prove troublesome, well, there's always the collar.
Uh-huh. I have, like, turbo? Shit. Run! Okay, hold on. We have to do this, like, perfectly, chat. Fuck! Do I have a stealth boy? Surprisingly, no. Bro, how is he detecting me? I have 100 sneak. Okay, but I think he got stuck. Fuck! Alright, new plan. Fuck. How are you supposed to do this? Dude. Where is he detecting me from? Bro. Oh, my Pip-Boy light's on. Oh, that's probably part of the problem. Also, where the fuck is Elijah? Wait, why did the... Oh no, seriously, where the fuck is he? Hello?
Did you really think you could steal from me? The Sierra.
Alright, chat. I don't know what to do. Okay, but like, the moral message is letting go, right? I can just do this. Oh, shit. Sneak out of the vault's chamber area undetected. Dude, I think Elijah's bugged. He's not coming out. All right. Wait, actually, I might unironically be able to do this with the bars. Hold on. Let me walk. We'll just take the scenic route. Observe. The scenic route. The one where I eat Cheez-Its and talk about tabletop RPGs. Where's Elijah? That is a really good question. I think he bugged out. I'm not gonna lie. So we're just gonna, like, slow walk over there. Because he's not, like, walking out of the, area. Oh, this is gonna be ass. And I walk. We're just walking. Honestly, the fact that he hasn't come out means that I'm probably gonna run into him, like, right over here. Would I ever stream? Mindless, I've streamed Voices of the Void. Tramp Hazard. trip hazard. Ooh, how am I supposed to get over this? Oh, yeah! Oh, shit. Come on, baby. Gabriel, please! Wait, I have an idea. I may not have a brain, chat, but I have an idea. Okay. Come on. Come on. Yes! Yes! Elijah has no idea, bro. And now, we run all the way back. You know, I vaguely remember this also happening. Elijah? I vaguely remember this also happening on the PlayStation 3 back in the day. If I go like this way, does it also close? Nom, 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 nom. Go for Elijah.
Did you really think you could steal from me?
Ow. Elijah, letting go. Oh, I think I let go of my footing. Are you going to come out? Holy shit, bro. I just fell off. I was like, doo 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 doo. Oh, the Sierra Madre. I'm coming to fucking Sierra Madre. Hey, Elijah. I just want that. Cool. Anyway. Oh my god. Run! Oh shit. Shit! Shit, shit, shit! Oh my god. Jump! Shit! Shit, 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 shit! Oh. Let me out! Go! Oh, thank God. And that is how we let go of poverty, my chat members. We have let go of poverty. All gold bars secured. Truly, chat, we have let go of poverty. I'm sure all my companions are probably fine. Anyway, we're now going to comedically leave. Elijah got dropped. You know, just because it's funny, I'm going to wear Elijah's outfit. Look at me. I am the leader of the Brotherhood of Steel now. Wah! Oh no! Anyway, I'm out.
The survivors of the Sierra Madre thought about gathering at the fountain and waiting for the courier. In the end, the call of silence made them uneasy, and the fear of turning on each other made them hesitate and leave the goodbyes unspoken. The radio message at the fountain was enough for them, and there was no need to add another farewell on top of all they had suffered.
Dog forgot himself, as did the voice that raged within him.
Yay!
After their passing, a new voice spoke within the mutant shell. It was difficult for the voice to remember the two it once was. There was the beast, Dog, consumed by hunger, and the other in reverse, the one consumed by control. Both were driven by need for the other. The courier brought them together somehow, joined the two into one. All that happened at the Sierra Madre was a faint memory to the new personality, like a flickering light in the clouds of the mind. The new voice did not think of the courier again until the battle at the Divide reached his ears. The battle between the two couriers, beneath the torn skies and the old world flag, each bearing a message for the other. And the mutant prayed the courier that had saved him had been saved in return.
Yay!
Dean Domino, entertainer, singer, thief, explored the Sierra Madre not long after he was rescued by the cook.
Yo, thank you for the follow.
Once he left the theater, the Sierra Madre recognized him as a guest, and many doors opened to him. He had to admit it had been built to last. During his search, he came across the final records of Vera and Sinclair, and realized what happened the night the bombs fell. He felt strangely sad for a moment, and he had no idea why. Shrugging it off, his mind turned instead to where the courier had come from. Vegas still survived, out there in the Mojave.
The Mojave?
Its sights, sounds, and casinos, ripe for the taking. So, giving the Sierra Madre one last nod and a wink, he set off beyond the cloud to begin again.
Christine, her mission complete, found new purpose as the Sierra Madre's warden. She watched over it silently, by choice. Over time, the ghost people came to see her as one of the holograms. They would watch, silently, as she walked among them. At times, Christine thought of the courier, who had kept Elijah's hand from her throat. The courier reminded her of the other courier she had met in the Big Empty, and wondered if the two had found each other at last. She did not think of them again until she heard the legends of the Divide. The Divide, where the two messengers, the two couriers, fought beneath an ancient flag, at the edge of the world.
You've heard of the Sierra Madre.
Meanwhile, Elijah, help! Help me! Help! Yeah,
Some
that's pretty much what
foolishness
happened.
about it lying in the middle of a city of dead.
A city of ghosts. Beneath a blood-red cloud.
A bright, shining
Let me guess.
monument,
Someone
reaching
stole
out,
your sweet roll.
luring treasure hunters to their doom. An illusion.
A promise that you can change your fortunes. Begin again.
Finding it, though. That's not the hard part.
It's letting go.
It's letting go.
It's letting go.
It's letting go.
It's letting go. It's letting go.
Yeah, watch me let go of poverty, motherfuckers. I got 37 bars of gold.
We hope you've enjoyed your stay. Farewells can be a time of sadness. Letting go. Difficult. As a guest of the Sierra Madre.
Yeah, watch me let go of poverty, baby. I'm not about to stay here for like 2 hours while I walk to the fucking Gunrunners, though. Fuck that. Oh. I didn't think that the teleport would put me back here. Please don't murder me. I'm sorry. Let me out. I thought it would have put me in front of the robot. Let me out. Let me out. Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay, hold on. Hydrate. Hold on. I got 1,295 pounds of solid gold to get. Okay, alright, we're just gonna walk through walls. No clip. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm not about to spend 2 hours getting how much are these worth? Oh. Oh, okay. I could probably sell like half of them. I think. I've accrued generational wealth. So that's cool. Call me the Rockefeller of the Wasteland. Yo, what's up?
Welcome,
sir or madam. Yo, let me sell these bars. Ugh. I'm still overweight. Oh, can I help you? Why are you staring at me like you've gained sentience? Nah, dude. The real moral message of Dead Money is letting go of poverty. That is the real moral message. Though technically, you make more money from, like, pre-war money than you do, like, the gold bars, or damn near close. Buy two-step goodbye. What?
Welcome, sir, or
I technically already own that weapon. Yeah, I have that gun. There's honestly not much that I would even want from the Gunrunners. I mean, like, there's, you know, there's some cool, like, guns, but I already have all the pistols that I want. So it's kind of, like, pointless? To an extent? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, let's save. Oh, no, quick save. Save. Alright, chat. I think we're gonna probably call it here today. Not a super long stream today. So I think we're gonna call it here. I'll be back on Wednesday though. So try not to like explode. Who am I gonna raid? Let's see. We'll go raid Silesia. She's a sweetheart. Yay! Okay, I'll catch you guys on Wednesday. For some cool epic epic gamer moments. But yeah, okay. Mwah! Bye, cuties. Have a good rest of your night. Try not to like freeze to death in the winter storm. Okay, bye.